Hello everybody and welcome. So today I will be working in my little handmade art journal, and this is the second page, and it's a different technique than the previous page, but it's a lot of fun. And if you wonder why I am reposting this video, it's because the other video I wasn't quite happy with the way it went, and I thought I better redo it, and this is the result. I hope that you like the video, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. It will help me a lot. And also don't forget to subscribe to my other social medias, please. Okay, so let's get started. We are taking some of my painted papers, which is done with a gel plate and with some paint, different kind of mediums, and I am just choosing a few papers which I liked, and I am sticking them down onto the page with some gel medium from Dina Wakely. And this background is very quick and easy to do, and I don't care if the pieces of paper are crooked or whatever, just put them on a paper, because we will add more things to it. So yeah, this is the easy part. Actually, everything is easy. And I am practicing my drawing skills, and for today I am using my own hand-drawn paper doll. And like I mentioned before, I think that it's a good thing that you can draw your own things, because it gives you a lot of freedom, and this way you are less independent, or less dependent, of the stamps. Don't get me wrong, I love the stamps. I love the Dina Wakely, Tim Holtz, Diane Rifley, Tracy Scott stamps, but they're expensive. And if you are on a low budget, then it's quite hard to purchase them. And it's also making your own vocal points, or your own little drawings that you can use for your art journal. It gives it more of a personal touch as well. So yeah. In the meantime that I was talking, this page is almost filled with collage paper. And this is just some cheap copy paper and some collage tissue paper from Dina Wakely. And all the papers are handmade with the gel plate, or with just some paint and some watercolors and some scribble sticks and stencils. Some stencils. I did use some stencils. And it's a lot of fun to make those kind of papers. And the thing is, now when I look at the page, it looks like a face. And the nose in the middle, and the eyes, the green eyes, the nose in the middle, and I do think it looks like a face, a little bit, but not much. Okay, but that's besides the point. What I wanted to say is that painting your own papers, just cheap copy paper, is so easy and a lot of fun to do, because those papers you can just use them in your journals as your own little treasures to use for collaging. And it's so easy, and you can use all the mediums that you have, which is a big plus, and it's a lot of fun. Maybe I could do a video about it. That is a nice idea. Okay, so next is that I put some gesso on a collage paper on the page to soften the colors a little bit, because I wanted the the paper doll to stand out a little bit more. And the paper doll is hand drawn by myself. And like I said before, I love drawing, and for me, drawing your own images is freedom. Being this way, you are less dependent on stamps. And of course, I will use stamps, but it's also good to use your own hand on something, and especially when it's your own art, it gives you an extra sense of pride on your work. Okay, so now that the white gesso is dry, I'm taking I'm taking a baby wipe. Sorry for the camera, guys. And I'm just rubbing the scribble stick, which is from Dina Wakely as well, rubbing it into the paper. The thing is that because I'm using a wet baby wipe, is that it will activate the stick, the pigment stick, and it will this way you can rub it onto the paper, so it will give a nice effect. And sorry guys that the lighting is a little bit off. That's because the weather is so gloomy outside. It's so dark even during the day that the lighting in my room was awful. It was really awful, but I really wanted to have this done, so I just pushed forward and suck it up. Okay, so next is the paper doll, and I will give her a little bit more work. I will add a quote in her hair, and the girl is colored with the Kuretake markers. I just love the Kuretake markers. They're my favorite at this point. And they have a nice point, which is great for detail. And yeah, it's at this point, those are my favorite markers. So, and they're a little bit cheaper than the Tombos. Okay, so here is another piece of cardstock, also a made with a gel print, I think. And I'm just cutting out some circles to break up the paste because I thought that it really needed some more, and I was thinking that this would be the trick. I'm just cutting out some circles in different color tones. And no, they're not perfect, the circles, I know, but frankly, I really don't care. Oh, I already put in a quote, and the quote says, be original and authentic, embrace yourself. Okay, you are perfect just the way you are, and if you can't accept yourself, then other people also won't accept you. So acceptance starts with yourself. That's what I've learned, you know. So love yourself, embrace yourself, and be proud, and you do you. Okay, that's basically what I mean with this quote. So yeah, this is another piece of scrap paper. It's more pinkish, and I've cut out some more circles. As you can see, guys, nothing here is perfect. My paper doll is not perfect, the circles are not perfect, nothing is perfect. But that's how I roll, and that's what I like about this handmade journal. It doesn't scare me to mess things up, this journal, and all of the paper what's inside this journal is recycled paper. So those are all scraps, and it's a lot of fun. So I can really recommend to do the same and just make your own journal. And I hope that you liked the video, and I'll see you at the next one. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye bye.